Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Here comes perhaps the fastest man in baseball as Billy Hamilton strides forward to get this ball game underway.
Billy Hamilton.
First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Hey, Matty V, you know, if there's such a good thing as splitting a series, Dero, this is the one. They lose the first 2 games of this series, win game 3. They'd like nothing more than to split this series and win game 4.
Yeah, Bobby Cox always used to say, you got to take care and beat the teams you're supposed to beat and then play 500 against the really good teams. They have a chance to do that exactly today. Drop the first 2, but if they can win today, they split this series and move on.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Finally got one over. Nothing worse than starting the game with a 4-pitch walk.
Three and 2, a full count to the Royal center fielder.
Full count, 3-2.
Chopped in front of home plate. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and next to bat it'll be Chris Owings. First pitch on its way. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down, and he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
Batting third, the second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Owings leads off first with 1 away. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's the 2-1 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Steal! He's running. Hit the other way out toward right field. Rosario is there. 2 down. Here's Lucas Duda now. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Lucas Duda.
Here's the first pitch to him. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Comes set, the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Ready on 0-2. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Ready with the 1-2. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 2 out here and a runner at second. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Royals leave 1. It's the Royals nothing. Twins coming to bat. This is Major League Baseball on the show. Danny Duffy, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Polanco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way down the third baseline. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Hey, thanks, Matty. This is a big one here, D-Row. They've won 2 of the first 3 of this series. This swing game here, you'd like to win 3 out of 4. I know you're at this point, but boy, a split certainly would not be a good for this ball club right now.
Yeah, Dan, to win the first 2 games, all right, you can live with dropping the 3rd game of the set, but you don't want to end this 2-2. You work too hard early to not win this series.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. A chance now from target field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, someone that's been struggling a bit is Jonathan Schoop. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
Ready now, Byron Buxton. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. O'Hearn will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Here's Miguel Sano. He currently sits 8th in the American League in home runs entering play.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
On to the second inning now from Minneapolis with no score. Standing in, Ryan O'Hearn. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's a .333 hitter.
66.
First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Popped him up. Here's Scope to make the catch, and there's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. He's looking to get things going at the plate. It has not been going his way of late. First pitch on its way. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
The 0-1 delivery. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Brett Phillips would be next. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Batting 8th, the right fielder, number 14.
Brett Phillips will bat next. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's set and the pitch. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. And this will bang up against the wall. Dozier ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Stepping into the box, Cam Gallagher. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Here's the first pitch to him. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Phillips stands at second with two gone. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. Here's a called strike on the curveball. 1-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Runner in scoring position at second with two down. And a fastball called strike three, and the side is retired. A run for the Royals on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Royals. So digging in now, Eddie Rosario batting 300 for the series, 3 for 10.
Eddie Rosario.
First delivery to him on the way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Now the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Merrifield scoops it up. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And guys, let's focus our attention on center fielder Billy Hamilton, a pitcher's dream out there covering gap to gap. He makes the extraordinary play look routine. Seriously, probably the best range of any center fielder in the game.
So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring Williams Astudillo into bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive, base hit.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Jonathan.
Here's Jonathan Scope now. First offering on its way. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Runner at first here, one man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. the 1-1. And there he goes towards second. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup right. El Cambio hadn't seen it in that entire at bat, and what happens?
31.
Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Hayes. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Duffy sets. Here it is on 1-0.
That's the ball.
2-0.
No
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
On he pops it up. Owings onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Royals 1 and the Twins nothing. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. Second appearance here. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Billy Hamilton.
First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll lunge forward to take this ball in the air. So quick instincts there will foil the bunt attempt.
The shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Chris Owings. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Buxton. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Whit Merrifield. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at 3rd. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Stepping in now, Lucas Duda, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far this season, Duda brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Fouled away. Ready on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from Minneapolis following this. The next twin up, number 47. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
Number 47.
From the stretch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-1 is looked at for ball 3.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Striding in, number 4. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner. Foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Batter number 11.
At the plate for Polanco.
Polanco.
First pitch on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Hamilton, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Duffy sets. First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. A runner on first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-1 home. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
The 2-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
2 out here and a runner at second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. So stepping in, Miguel Sano, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. He's set. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Twins strand a pair. They still trail 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn as we begin the top of the 4th.
Number 66.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder. Strike called, 2-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
The 3-1 pitch. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Buxton going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year as the Royals move out in front now 2-0.
Well, that ball right there was right up in the happy zone. It doesn't take much to drive one out of the ballpark when you connect on a high pitch like that. The backspin carried that one right out of here.
Up next for the Royals, the designated hitter, Jorge.
In is Jorge Soler as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. It's a solo shot for Jorge Soler, number 25 for him on the year, and the Royals have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now batting.
Into the box, Hunter Dozier. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 14 homers and 60 runs batted in. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. Brett Phillips will be next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. There's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in, Brett Phillips. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
He's set, now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. So far this season, Phillips is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Dozier on at first, nobody out. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Into the box now, Cam Gallagher, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. He's running. Fouled off. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 1-2. Fouled away. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. There's 1 onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Royals out in front, 3-0. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Eddie Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
The 1-1. This is pulled into right. But he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. On the year, Astudillo is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit high and deep to left field. O'Hearn facing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The third baseman, number 16.
Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Scope, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. 1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases.
The batter, number 31.
Into the box, Hayes. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. To first. And he will take this to the bag himself. A great play there that certainly saved a run as they get out of the inning unscathed. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Billy Hamilton.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Skied into straightaway right. Rosario is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter.
Here's Chris
2.
Owings now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Owings.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Second base.
Ready for another shot now. Whit Merrifield. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Lucas Duda. So that's a pair of hits for him now this afternoon as he lines that one sharply into right. And as we take a look there at the Kansas City team leaders in that category, he's currently second best on this Royals ball club. Ready once again, Lucas Duda, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 1-0. Right side fair ball down the line. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. He went deep last time up.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Steven Gonzalez answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Jorge Soler will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
No balls and a strike to count. Merrifield on third. Duda over at second. O'Hearn at first. 2 out in the inning. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now.
Hunter Dozier.
So our situation has the bases loaded. 2 men out. And that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. Looking to minimize the damage here. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Brett Phillips would be next. Line towards center field. Buxton is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Royals 4 and the Twins nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in to try it again. Number 47. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
First delivery to him on the way. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
The 2-2. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Now to the plate, number 4. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Again, a 1-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels
The batter,
off base,
number 11.
and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Longo.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Two balls and no strikes.
2-0.
Here it comes, 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Duffy sets, needs to hit his spot here on 3 balls and a strike. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 3-2 one more time. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and
The
you
center
know
fielder,
he's
number
talking to himself in
25.
his head about it.
Fire
That kind
red.
of stuff goes both ways, though.
Dead.
Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
So coming to the plate, Byron Buxton. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch on its way. In there, strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
Now a snap throw to first. Back in standing. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
No.
Stepping up now, Miguel Sano. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-0 count. The pitch hit the other way out toward right field. Phillips is there for it. And that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Standing in, Brett Phillips. He was
Leading
sat
off for
down
the
on
Royals,
strikes in his
the
last
right
at-bat.
fielder, number 14, Brett Phillips.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Here it comes on 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes now.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And it's a 2-2 count to Brett Phillips. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full. Cam Gallagher waits on deck. The next 3-2. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Astudillo has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The catcher, number 36.
So striding in, Cam Gallagher. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First offering on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
2-1 the count. Weak grounder down the line at third. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
1 out, nobody on. Payoff pitch one more time. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Billy Hamilton.
As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center.
Buxton moves over, and that retires the side. Royals go down 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
To short, hit hard. Owings is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Now in the
Number
box,
64.
Williams Astudillo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 4-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 1-0 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Hamilton is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Jonathan Scope. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
To short. Scooped up on the backhand. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 4-0. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in, Chris Owings.
Leading off for Kansas City, the shortstop, Chris Owings.
First pitch of the at-bat. Too high, 1-0. In his career, Owings hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Line drive to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fold the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
Stepping in now, Whit Merrifield, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Ball 3.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Lucas Duda. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll get back in standing. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Owings at third with 2 away. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for Kansas City, but they're in front 4-0.
7th inning stretch.
Next will be the designated hitter, Hayes.
Leading off
He's
for the
0 for
Twins,
2 thus far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
A bouncer up the middle, fielded by Owings. And that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Into the box now, number 47 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
1-2 to the Twins catcher.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The 1-2. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers, and when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base, but you've got to get on any way that you can, so he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Into the box, number 4, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here, and this guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Runners on first with 1 down. It's 1-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
2-2. Here it is. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most
batter,
pitches to be
number
down
11.
in the zone,
Shortstop.
hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Tyler Duffy's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 21, Tyler Duffy.
So here's the Royals DH, Jorge Soler. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Jorge Soler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone all the way into the upper deck. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and the Royals have opened this up now to 5-0.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost
Now
big
batting,
time.
third baseman.
In now, Hunter Dozier. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Swung on, missed, 2-1. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
The right fielder, number 14, Brett.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Phillips. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a move over to first. First delivery to him on the way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, behind the back. One there on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
The catcher, number 36.
Striding in once again, Cam Gallagher. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. The 1-0 gets a swinging strike.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 this series.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder, number 6, Billy Hamilton.
Into the box now, Billy Hamilton, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1. Phillips on second. Gallagher at first. 1 gone. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And a glove flip for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Royals tack on 1 more on the strength of this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Royals 5 and the Twins nothing. Jake Newberry will come on in relief now, and he'll be making appearance number 80 on the season thus far. Into the box now, Byron Buxton. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there. He struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's taken for strike 1. Newberry has logged upwards of 75 innings pitched and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. 2 out, nobody on. The 0-2 delivery. Good waste pitch, 1-2. Newberry has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, this is a pretty good at bat. Making this pitcher come back and really have to battle. This is a pretty good at bat right here.
And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Ready for another chance? Williams Astudillo. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Low for ball 1.
No strike.
2 out with the man at first.
Hey.
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Called strike 2 as he locks him up there.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
The 2-2. Popped him up. Merrifield is under it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Minnesota. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So next to the plate for the Royals, Chris Owings. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. First pitch on its way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Hit on the ground to third. Scope is there. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter number 50.
Digging in now for Kansas City, Whit Merrifield. The numbers against Tyler Duffy. He's a .417 hitter. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Fouled away. The 2-1 home. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. One out, nobody on. Now that's popped up, and there's out number 2.
The first baseman, number 9.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Lucas Duda. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. And he takes strike 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. KC down in order, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Ian Kennedy, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 31, Ian Kennedy.
So striding forward now, Jonathan Scope. And what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside as he can't catch the corner. And he misses again, 2-0. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First offering on its way. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Kennedy playing here in his age 34 season. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. In now, number 47. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And the pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
That's a ball.
And that misses 1-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Final strike for the Twins. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Up with it, Gallagher. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Royals have made it a memorable weekend. They take 3 out of 4 as this ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
5-0 the final score today. The Royals took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Danny Duffy earned his 9th win of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base.